Hey everybody, welcome back to Living Traditions Homestead. Well, it is going to be a big day for all of the pigs on the homestead today. Pretty much every pig on the homestead, I think, except for Myrtle, is going to get a new home today.
Well, Charlie's not going to get a new home, but he's getting new roommates today, so it is an exciting day for him as well. But first, we have chores to do, so let's get started. Well, this morning we're starting out with the rabbits. They all need water from overnight. This actually is going to be one of the bucks that we're holding back from that first litter that we had that you guys saw. He is about 7 weeks old, so we're excited to add one more buck to our herd. Now, because the temperatures are still freezing overnight and sometimes during the day, we're still using rubber pans to give them water. These girls over here are also from that litter, and they are ready to go. We have 3 of them that are for sale, and 3 of them are already spoken for. Hey, buddy. And we get a lot of comments and questions about us using these cages for our rabbits and why we use them. And you know, we do have rabbit tractors that we put our rabbits down on the ground to eat grass and things. And why are we not using them, especially this time of year? Why do we have the rabbits up in cages? Well, there are several reasons for that. The first and main reason is we do all of our breeding up in these cages like this because it's a much safer environment for the rabbits and for the baby rabbits, the kits. But over winter, this is a really good solution for us because we can control the environment a lot better for them, keep them out of the wind, keep them out of the rain, and keep them warmer and protected. But also during the winter, more predators come out trying to get them, and this is safer for them in that way also. You know, in the rabbit tractors in the winter, there's really not any grass. All the grass is dead. And when it snows, you're moving it on top of snow. And overall, for us, this just works best for us in the winter.
All right, let's go take care of the quail. So there's not a whole lot to do with the quail on days when the water isn't frozen, which today it's not. It's at least a little bit above freezing in here. So all of their automatic waters are working, which is great. But it does look like everybody needs some food. I have switched what I'm feeding them just a little bit, so let me show you what I'm doing. What I've started doing is mixing half chicken layer crumble and half game bird feed, which still keeps the protein pretty high but gives them some more calcium for their eggs. It seems to be making a good difference on my current layers. So, and the good thing is the chicken feed is less expensive than game bird feed, so it saves me a little money as well. I just mix it 1 bag with 1 bag. By doing that, it really seems to be making the shells of their eggs nice and strong. I'm happy with the way these J feeders are working out on the cages that I built as well. Quail will always waste some food, but they're not wasting much at all, which is good. Looks like we got our first egg of the day from the Jumbo Wilds. Now these birds just moved to this grow-out cage from the brooder yesterday. They're 3 weeks old. They're fully feathered, so they're able to handle the cold now. Let's top off their food a little bit. So these guys are still on starter game bird feed. Now, these were ones that I hatched out from my original layers. Some really pretty colors in this group. I'm really happy with the way that they look. Morning, chickens.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old ones gone
Morning,
out
ducks.
of the night. And I can feel the sun on my skin.
You ready, girl?
This morning has a clearer light as any to see the horizon and the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of his car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a wreck. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow.
Cows need some hay. So we're gonna distract them with some cubes, some cow cubes or range pellets, and then Kevin can bring in the hay. We can move the hay feeder, and they'll be set for a couple days.
Something's gotta give today. It's a good day. Something's gotta give today. It's a good day today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow today. Well, something's gotta give today. It's a good day today. It's a good day today. It's
Come on.
a good day
Come on. Well, chores are done for the morning, and so we've got the livestock trailer hooked up to the tractor right now, and it's time to get going with what we need to do today with the pigs.
Well, the most important thing that we need to accomplish today, so we're going to work on that first, is we need to load Dolly into the livestock trailer.
Now, many of you have had questions about the pig that we've been calling Dolly for the last several months. She is a pig that we've been raising for the last year for meat. She was actually out of Myrtle's first litter that she had last winter. And so Dolly is the one that we've decided to keep back, and we've been raising her for meat. And today is the day she's going to go to the butcher. Now, a lot of you have been saying, can't we spare her? Can't we please just let her live because she's such a nice pig? And how dare we take a pig to the butcher that we've given a name to? And that's a little bit about what we wanted to talk with you guys about today.
Well, before we really go much further, I do want to point you guys to a video that we did not too long ago, maybe a year or two ago, called Why We Eat the Animals We Love. And that really explains a lot about what we do here and our mindset about raising all of our own meat. So make sure you check that out. But really the bottom line is, you know, we picked out Dolly specifically to raise as meat for our family. And ultimately, that is her purpose, and that is why we're not sparing her and letting her stay on the homestead forever.
The truth, you guys, is that every pig we raise is a nice pig because we treat them nicely while they're alive. Yes, sometimes we even give them names, even if they're going to be a meat animal. You know, when we're coming out to feed animals in the morning, it's nice to be able to have a name to call. Otherwise, if we just call her Pig, then her name is Pig. So
right.
Sometimes we still name animals, even if they're going to end up being meat. That's just part of the homesteading life. If you're going to be raising animals for meat, I don't know how to say it really, I guess in a really nice way, you guys, but sometimes you just need to get over it. You need to just decide in your head that that is part of raising animals. If you're going to be raising them for meat, you need to go from day one knowing that that animal deserves the best life that it can have while it's on your farm, but that ultimately you're going to do what you set out to do with that animal, which in this case is for her to become food for our family.
Now this year we're doing something pretty different. I don't think in the last 4 or 5 years we've used a butcher for our hogs. We've done it all ourselves, and it's been a fantastic learning experience, so we feel like we do a good job now.
Yeah, we've actually gotten pretty good at it.
Yeah, so why on earth are we taking Dolly to a butcher?
Well, there's several reasons why. First of all, this year, because we have the homestead and we have the farm, things have just been crazy busy. And so we decided that this year we've raised her, we've put in all of that work. We're just going to skip the part of processing her ourselves this year.
The other reason is that going forward, we would really like to start raising pigs to sell at butcher size and take them from our farm to the butcher and then sell them to people, sell them as, half hog, whole hog, and that kind of thing. So there's one butcher in our area that we're trying out this go round because we think it's really going to be a good fit for the customers that we're going to have in the future. So we really want to know the quality of work from this particular butcher so that when we're taking our animals for our customers, that we're confident in their skills and confident in the quality of the work that they do.
Yeah, we certainly wouldn't want to sell meat to someone if we haven't personally tried the meat from that processor ourselves. So it'll be a win-win for us and hopefully our future customers.
Okay guys, so we have a lot to do. Not only do we need to load Dolly into the livestock trailer, there are a lot of other moving around of the pigs that we want to do. We've got Ginger in with Charlie. She's done breeding with him, hopefully, but we've got 2 others that we want to put in with him. The piglets that are left that we're going to be raising. Myrtle had a litter of 6. We sold 4, kept 2. Those are ready to come out and have their own space. So just really a lot of moving around to do, and we want to get that done today because honestly, this is the last warm day for at least a week. So we want to get this done while it's still pretty warm.
All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is hop back on the tractor. We're going to move the trailer into position so we can try to load Dolly into the trailer.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. You're get too close over here. Turn, 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 turn.
All right, so we've got the trailer backed up. We've got kind of a temporary chute made here going up to the trailer. And I'm hoping I can get Dolly in here by herself without Myrtle trying to come out. And then we'll try to get Dolly into the trailer after we accomplish that.
Do we need any feed in the trailer already?
No. Here, Dolly.
Tap her up like.
All right.
Okay, hold on.
Turtle number one.
Yeah.
If she gets in that trap, you get that door shut.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you out here.
Yeah. Now, can we shut that if we need to?
We'll have
Or when
to.
we get the opportunity?
We'll have to pick this up, close it that way, and slam it closed. Help.
Trying. You're ripping your boots.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
She's not even. Hold on.
Okay.
There.
Okay.
All right. That wasn't too bad.
That required patience, but that wasn't.
No, it
very
took about
stressful.
10 minutes total.
That wasn't very
The key
stressful.
with pigs, we've learned, is to be calm. The more worked up you get, the more worked up they get. So.
That was great.
All right, that is the number one thing we needed to get done. I need to pull the trailer out of here, and then we'll move on to next. We're going to have to move Ginger back in with Myrtle.
Right.
The next step is to get Ginger out here into this kind of hallway section, for lack of a better word, and then we can move her over in with Myrtle. When we designed our pens, we've designed them all so that the gates work in such a way that we can easily move pigs back and forth, and it's been working really well for the last couple of years that we've had this system now. So basically, by moving one hog panel around, we can make different configurations to move pigs back and forth. So now we'll put this one here. We'll wire it up here. And again, if you're staying calm, usually the pigs will stay pretty calm too, and then you don't have to worry too much. Now, part of it's also a breed thing. The IPPs are such calm pigs that, you know, and they're so familiar with us that we know kind of what we can get away with as far as, you know, steering them in the right direction and stuff. If it's a pig that you're not familiar with, you need to be more careful. All right, so we're going to open this gate to try to let Ginger out, but try to not let Charlie out. All right, so I've got this gate unlatched, and we've got this gate unlatched. First, we're going to get Myrtle out, or Ginger out here. Come on, Ginger.
Here, Charlie.
Here, Ginger. Ginger.
Might be able to drag that. Okay, I'm going to open this.
All right. Good girl, Ginger. You ready to go back in with Myrtle? Come on. Good girl. All right. Move number 2 is done. Ginger and Myrtle are back together. All right, so the next move is for Donna and Linda to move in with Charlie. So we've moved our hog panel over here. When this gate opens, it'll cover up this gap right here, and then they can come out into this section, and then we'll open up Charlie's gate, and we'll just move them right over into Charlie's pen. Now Donna and Linda are going to be first-time moms after they get bred this time. They're both gilts. Once they have babies, once they have piglets, they'll become sows. Donna is 9 months old and Linda is 8 months old. And so it is time for them to get bred for the first time. All right, we're going to open up their gate and get moving.
That's good. That's fine here.
Hey, girls. Let go of that. There we go. All right, they are in. Charlie gets 2 new roommates. All right, that is move number 3 and 4. Now to move the next 2, which are the 2 piglets. They are now going to move into the pen that Donna and Linda just came out of, so that they can get out of the pen where they were born. That will be the last move for the day, and everyone will be settled in. Now the piglets, their pen doesn't connect to the pen or isn't anywhere near the pen that they need to go to. So luckily they are still small enough that I can grab them. I'm going to grab them by the back legs and we're going to carry them over into the pen. Now I'll tell you, they're getting strong. They're about 9 weeks old now and they are getting strong. So once I got a hold of them, I need to get them over there as quickly as I can. All right, let's try to get the first one here. We have 2 left. Now these will be the 2 that we're raising for meat for next year. So we'll have these for about a year on the homestead. One we're raising for us and one we're raising for my mom and dad. So they will be food for next year. But today, we just need to get them moved. Hey guys. There you go. Piglets love to scream. Trust me, that wasn't hurting her at all. They just love to make noise. All right, next one. All right, that was was too much commotion. Everybody is moved and settling in to where they are going to live for the next few months at least. And Dolly is loaded in the trailer, so this is where we're going to end today's video. We need to hook the trailer up to the truck because I'm not driving her all the way to the butcher with the tractor. We're going to hook her up to the truck and we need to get on our way.
We hope that you guys enjoyed the time that you spent with us today on the homestead, moving these pigs around and just kind of seeing what all goes into it.
Hopefully after today, not only Ginger will be bred and ready to have her first litter, but hopefully Linda and Donna will as well, and we'll be having lots of IPP piglets next summer.
Now these 2 gilts that went in are registered, and Ginger is registered gilt as well, so we'll be able to start selling registered IPPs when all these piglets come out and they're ready to go to their new home. You guys, if you're enjoying what you're seeing here on our channel, we would love it if you would hit the subscribe button below. And remember that the best way that you can help us here is to just share our videos on your social media. Until next time, thank you so much for stopping by our homestead. Take care and God bless.
God bless.